It's rather chilly up here. The snow hasn't quite left, but that stopped me from getting out. Check out that purple in there and green. That one's actually a pretty nice one, solid too. Got a few more little pieces I broke off from it. See that purple? Yeah, it is quite chilly up here. Making my hands a little bit frozen. There's some purple and greens. Pretty, pretty. We are going to dig into this hill right here and hopefully run into a few more pieces. There's the purple. Check out that beauty. And there is snow, as you can see. Yeah. But like I say, it didn't stop me. It is stopping me from going to areas that I'd like to have gone and seen because they are under snow. But yeah, at least I'm getting a few pieces anyway. Check out that. That's pretty. On that rock. Let's move it up. Pretty purple. All right, on we go. I got two pieces right here. Check out that one. That's pretty. And then you got this one down here. Pretty, pretty. All right, in the bag they go. We are into an area that has a few of them. They're purpley. There's this one. Then you see one right here. That one's doable. And you have ones over here. Not so much. Not there. Even there, not so much. There's one hiding behind here. That one's really purple. Anyway, it's all on this side hill. We are going to keep on, what do we say, rocking. And we're gonna dig in here and see if we find some more bigger pieces. All right, we've got a few more pieces, then we're moving on. That one, this one here. Keep on moving. Good chunk. Be interesting cut. Pretty on that one. That one's just lavender. That would be pretty cut. Or cabbed. Because it is solid. Most fluorite you get is pretty crumbly, but this one's not. It's kind of interesting. This one's more solid. There is, like I say, there's still snow up here. I was hoping it would have left the area, but these last couple of storms have pummeled the area, and it's holding on. But that's all right. We need moisture, especially I live down the desert. So, yeah, I want some moisture. Moisture would be very good. All right. Okay, let's keep on rocking. Here's a few more. Figure I better film them before I put them in the bag, because once I put them in the bag, odds of filming them later are, yeah, pretty much nil. On we go. All right, we've made it out of the mine. Let's go look at the blue stuff that we collected in there. We'll whack-a-mole in a second. Looks better in the shade. Fresh from the cave wall in the mine. There's this big old piece here, quartz, I think. All right, well, they all kind of look the same. Time for a little whack-a-mole. Hey, that's kind of cool. A little crystal in there. Interesting. All right, yeah, time for whack-a-mole. We will whack-a-mole the big ones. All right, stand by. All right, it looks like Barney just blew apart. So you can get the, it was kind of a purple color. But it's not exactly what I'm looking for today. I'm looking for more of a light purple. You can see it sparkle. It does have a purple tint to it. You can see right there. In the right lighting, you see kind of the purple tone. But yeah, whack-a-mole this thing to pieces. We'll throw it in there. Anyway, all right, let's get going. And look down, and look, that is cool. That'll go in the backpack. Like it. And I noticed it seems like this rock might have more to it. There's one kind of trying to poke through here. We will look around all in this rock pile and see if we can find some more. One more right here. Let's back up. Beep. That is rainbowy, is that other one. I thought it has some right there. Like an oil slick. But it is some type of iron oxide little coating or something that has this. Have to look it up. Anyway, I thought that one was kind of cool. And this one, little striper rock. That one will go in there. Both those. All right, let's keep on going. Well, we just kind of walk along and saw this. Then these are always interesting. Web type things where the replacement of crystals used to be. And then I saw this green. Kind of interesting. But that was not the thing that sparked my interest. It was this thing here. This is possibilities coming true in this area, which I didn't, was just about to kind of give up. But yeah, we're going to fan out and see if we can find something. This is Webbing Central right here. Let's see if we can back up here. Got this. And all in these rocks here. See, look. Little webs. There's more up here. Look at this big old piece right here. Interesting, huh? All right, rock on. A really interesting one. Look at that one. It even has a little quartz right there. See that quartz? Interesting. I couldn't get up to the area. Well, there's probably snow up there. I didn't even try going across the valley to see. But yeah, I'm scouting new areas. And this area seems like it's promising now. Right. Never. Not too bad. I've seen better quartz in my day, but it's still all right. And then I've seen this one right here. Pull this one up. There's one right there. Actually pretty good. Got a little top thing on it. You got a top hat on. We just need this thing to turn into a full-blown crystal area, because this is a brand new area. I've never been here before. So yeah, that'd be nice. Now it's getting a little bit better. Look, right here. Not super clear, but crystal nonetheless. Yeah, you can see the rock here. Look at that one. Another piece. Should have brought my backpack. See? Didn't bring my backpack. Now I'm stuffing them in my pocket. But yeah, it's starting to get better. All right, it is time for meet and greet time. Let's take a look at these. Check out this. You know what that is, don't you? Yeah. Somebody, Native American, was making a point. Whether they finished it or not, and it just broke off the tip in the bottom, I don't know. But they were working on it. Then you have one that was finished and then they broke right here. Put that with the other one. And you got this thing, really pretty. Look at that. Just look at that. And this is far, far from another area that I find these. But yeah, we are scouting new area. I thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of greenish blue going through this rock. And you have another one right here with the green. Interesting. And we have this little greenie. All right, we are going to have to be really selective about what we take. All right, but you know what I do with these things here. These I have no use for, and I'd rather them be safe kept for the next generation. And they'll be like, oh, they put both of them in there. There must have been a shopping cart. All right. Okay, bye. Soon, in many years, you'll be coming forward to show another person. I'm really finding it interesting. This area is just full of this stuff. This is the most I've seen in an area of this stuff. It's trying to little crystals. Wish it would just go full on. But we'll be leaving these here. I am taking our old one. I'm taking that with us. That ain't staying. All right, we're going that way. Alrighty, it's time for another meet and greet. Found this. Let's back up if I can. About as back up as I can get. Anyway, crystal. Interesting. Then got another one of these. And another. Then another. I'm not keeping all these. I'm gonna leave some of them. Then you have this, which is kind of interesting. It's starting to get crystals in it. Then this one I thought was really interesting. Look at this. All right, let's not waste any time. Sun's getting later farther in the sky. They want to keep on going. All right, meet and greet of the crystals. Just let you know, I found better before, but beggars can't be choosers. We are just walking around picking these up. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Look, it's got a little refraction in there. Rainbow. Anyway, yeah, we're just walking around a new area to pick up crystals for me. That one's just a big glob. Got a nice little tip on there. It's a decent one. A decent crystal. Got this one, pretty clear. Small, but like a little diamond. And the rest of them, I'll just put in my hand. I just picked them up because I saw them They're not really fantastic, and I saw this green rock. That was kind of cool. All right, let's get going. I just did whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole without you. But kind of got a green tint in the red. I will be putting a piece of that in my bag. All right, rock on. I just played whack-a-mole with this rock. Has like a green crust on it, but it's sort of green inside too. Anyway, I'm going to keep it. This one's got a little bit of green in it. Kind of a different rock. Red with the green. Anyway, we're going to take some of that. Interesting. Different. All right, in the bag you go. Looky what I see right here. Now we're talking. Now they're getting clear. These are the type of crystals I like. I see another one right down here. Not as clear though. But still, worth taking. Yeah, I'm quite happy. We'll see what this area turns out to be. Just stumbled onto it right now. So, looks like it's got quite a few crystals in it. And look at that, that one's actually a fairly good one. Right there. All right. There's a big one right there. Pretty nice size one. Not super clear, but not too bad. We have this one. And you got this crystal in there. And you got another lacework one. This place has the most of these I've ever seen. If this is your dig, there you go. You got these crystals laying down in this little matrix. And then this big old glob. All right, let's get going. Well, we've been moving around a lot because of the snow kind of made it so that I couldn't go where I wanted to go. But that's all right. We're making our way back and picking up a few things along the way. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Although sometimes I get on a crystal fix and I want those. And that's what I was at. But the snow had other ideas for us. And I'm just going up this mountain quick because the day is coming to an end. Yeah. All right. Up we go. A little bit of a meet and greet. Got this one here. It's about time to be going home. And I have this one up here. I'm gonna leave this one behind for somebody. Isn't that nice? Look how big it is. And then this one. And then I saw, let's see, there's a little bit piece there. We're starting to get into the area where they're starting to pop up. Oh, there's one right there. It's gonna bite me. Right behind me. Right there. All right. In the bag. Pick up a few. Got this one. Look at that. That is cool. Patterns wrapping around there. Then we got this one. We got this one. And this one. That one's really nice. Look at that. Look like jelly. All right, on we go. All right, let's load these up. We'll see, start out with this one. Got a little bit. Then you start going into this. Here's the big one here. Right here. Look at this big mama. It's like a geode. You got this piece right here. All right, on we go. All right, let's look. Put them in the bag quick. That one, little bots, a little amber color there. Then you got more amber color. This one here, solid piece. And you got this little thing, kind of cool. Got a little crystal there. And then you got this big old mama right here. And then this one up here. And this one's a nice one. All right. All right. We're getting close to the end of the day. Let me get this close up. This one's got purple in there. A little geode. This one's really cool. And this wasn't even what I was wanting to do today. I was gonna go into a crystal area. But still, I love them. I love them just the same. But sometimes you get burned out finding the same things. So you want something different. You want some crystals. And yeah. But the snow had other ideas for me. All right, let's get going.